Hi everyone, thanks for joining me this week for Art Club. This month was a little bit strange. We had an extra week, so I thought it would be fun to kind of combine Art Club and STEAM Club. So this activity is actually edible slime, a little bit of science, a little bit of art, a little bit of taste testing if you're brave enough. This is sort of a tricky craft that we're going to attempt today. If you stopped by the library to pick up your Take-A-Make kit, the only thing that you will need at home is a bowl, a spoon, or something to start with. It doesn't even have to be a spoon, you can use a fork, and some water. I'm going to use no more than 1/4 cup of water, but we're actually going to spoon it in very, very slowly because each time that I've tried this, it's just turned out super different each and every single time, whether I'm following the recipe or I'm winging it. It all has a different consistency in the end. So for this, as always, we're just gonna wing it and we're gonna start super slow. So the very first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna take your cornstarch, it's labeled with a C, and pour that into your bowl. This craft is also very, very messy. From start to finish, everything about it is a mess. So make sure that you have permission to do this before you start, and make sure that maybe you lay something down and clean up after yourself when you're done. Next, we're going to pour in our Jello. Has Jello written right on it. Different flavors as well. Mine is green apple, I would assume. And then we are just going to mix those together pretty well. I'm already flinging cornstarch all over the place. If you guys have ever made oobleck with cornstarch and water, this craft is very much like that, but the Jello gives it a little bit of a different consistency to where you can actually roll it up into a ball. Like I said, it all just kind of depends. So now that everything is all nice and mixed up, I'm just going to start by adding in a couple scoops of water at a time. And then slowly mixing it. I'm going to start with my spoon to try to mix it together. It's getting very thick. I also do not recommend using a disposable bowl. I'm using styrofoam right now. And I don't think it's quite strong enough for this, so. All right, and now I'm gonna just add in a couple more. You should not need any more than 1/4 cup of water. I think that's more than plenty. I may have just added in too much. If you do add in too much water at home, you could add in more cornstarch to thicken it up. All right. I think this is about as good as I'm going to get it here. It's still kind of watery, but it does have some nice solid consistency to it as well. So now that I've done just about all that I can do with my spoon, I'm going to start mixing with my hands. And it's going to be disgusting, but it smells delicious. If you are brave enough to taste test this at home, you can. It is edible. Wasn't the most tasty thing that I've ever tried. As you can see, I can kind of start to roll it up into a ball. It's taking a little bit of shape. However, the minute that you, okay, see, I have a nice little ball here that is instantly turning to ooey gooey slime. And you can just do this over and over and over again. Let me try this just to show you a little bit better. It's so quick. If you tried this at home, I hope that you had a lot of fun. If you did not get a take and make kit, as you saw, it was some pretty simple ingredients that you might have at home on hand. It's just Jell-O and cornstarch and water. Let me know if you taste test this. I'm not going to. But anyways, I hope that you had fun, and join me next week for story time on Wednesday. Bye everyone, have a great weekend. And a happy Halloween.